Hi everyone, it's the Gooble. Welcome back to Gooble Reacts, and today we are going to watch a duet between Dimash Qudaibergen and Placido Domingo. This is Au fond du temple saint, or At the Back of the Holy Temple, from the Pearl Fishers. And I remember in college I did a song from Pearl Fishers. I believe it was Au Dieu Brahma. And it was beautiful, super fun. Yeah, I cannot wait to listen to this. Let's just get right into it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I'm sorry. So I just wanted to pause because I got this overwhelming sense of how beautiful it is that these two men are on the stage, and Maestro Placido Domingo is it feels like he's passing the torch in a way to Dimash. I mean, not just those two people specifically, but the older generation of these incredible opera singers are leading the way for people like Dimash. And I don't know, I just get a very big sense of like passing the torch. I don't know. That was kind of emotional. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, look at the engraved bells on those trombones. It's engraved with those beautiful designs. Harp, lovely. Neither one is louder than the other. Oh, look at that conductor's jacket. Oh, that was incredible. Yeah, yes. Okay, and so you see how he's shaking the hands of the couple of violinists right at the beginning there. Those are called first chair. So you usually just shake the hand of the first chair violinist, which is, it's just a tradition. What's funny though is in college, our conductor was married to the first chair violinist. So one time during a concert, he shook her hand and then kissed her, and people at the audience were like, "Is that normal? Does that normally happen?" No, it does not. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that was so fantastic. I loved how, even though you know Dimash can sing harder and stronger than he did, but he kept it reserved because that's what this type of song needed. Plus you're singing next to someone who is giving everything he's got. Placido Domingo was his whole upper torso was moving with the vibrato that he was giving. He was just giving everything for this performance, and as you start to age a little, he still sounds incredible, but it gets harder and harder to produce those notes and the vibrato. And so for Dimash to back off a little to match his volume and to match his style, and also for Dimash to sing in that truly operatic style that I haven't heard him really sing in before. Dimash is a chameleon with his voice. It's really incredible. Because, like, as for me, so I went to school for opera for 9 years. Yes, I sang other things while I was there. I got to be the lead singer for this, like, pay to hire jazz group, which was so much fun, and I got to be in like show choirs that got to do like Broadway tunes and Disney songs, and so I got the opportunity to sing a lot of other stuff, but my main focus was opera. And if you had asked me during my schooling if I thought that I could sing like Broadway, the answer would have been like, well, yeah, it's fun, I'd like to try, but it's definitely not my forte. And it's still not my forte, but like with him, everything's his forte. That's what's so insane, is like, it's like that comment someone left me that when someone asked him what his range was, he said, yes, it's the same thing. What styles of music can you sing, Dimash? Yes. Like, he's incredible. And of course, Placido Domingo is, I don't think I need to tell you how important he's been. That song had an incredible amount of feeling, and I really appreciate that there were not people in those front seats, because I personally feel like it's incredibly hard to keep your head up and perform out to the whole audience when there's people in the front row. Because as a performer, you're supposed to try, our teachers told us, try and make eye contact with every single person at some point in your song. Not, like stare someone down, but like, you know, you want to make your way around the room, you want to see the back corners, you want to see the people down in front, if there are any. But when people are that close down front, it really like turns your head down, and you want to keep your head level when you sing. You don't want it to go like this, and you don't want it to go like this. You just want it to be level. So, you know, I think not having those people down in front, especially during such an intense song, is nice. And another thing I noticed was the way they were standing. And I noticed this throughout college, that the men who would sing would often stand like either a little bit to the side and splayed out, or their feet would be like one in front of the other, either way. And as a woman, I was trained to always stand with my feet parallel, you know. And I mean, they're usually under a skirt anyway, so they're usually not seen. But I noticed that the men were not always told to stand with parallel feet, which I thought was interesting. And I think it has a lot to do with character. I don't think it necessarily has too much to do with producing sound or sound quality. I think it really just has to do with, like, when you're singing that like really intense vibrato, operatic male vibrato, I mean, usually the songs have context of where you're like talking about love, or talking about being brave, or going to battle, or like, not always. But I think that stance kind of puts you in that mindset. Although I would say that for me, I need to sing with my feet pretty parallel, because it keeps me grounded and it keeps me balanced. So I guess to each their own. But I did find that interesting that they were both doing that. And you could see they were both giving emotion of the face. They were giving wonderful small hand gestures, which is actually much more difficult than you'd think. I mean, I'm a finger fidgeter, so like I spent a whole year at college just hearing feedback about how my hands at my sides fidgeting was not gonna work. So you have to be able to do just enough with your hands, but not too much with your hands. And you don't want them up here, you know, and you don't want to flail them all over the place all the time, but it's a skill. It's a skill. Wow, that was absolutely incredible. Yeah, I think I'm most impressed by how well their voices matched together, which takes a lot of work from both people to not overpower the other person, and to just, you want to honor the people that you sing with. This is how I feel, in my opinion. When you're singing a duet or a trio or a quartet or whatever, or with a choir, you want to honor the people that you're singing with. You don't want to stand out and shine, unless you have a solo. That's totally fine. Then get your solo. But when you're not soloing, you want to be sensitive to the people around you that are singing, and conscientious of, you know, their volumes and their, you know, pitches. And it's just how you make an amazing choir, and it's how you make an amazing duet in any type of grouping, is you just have to be sensitive listeners and sensitive performers. And I think both of these men are that, and Dimash especially is just amazing. I think that's all I have to say about that. Yeah. I'm the Google. This is Google Reacts, and I hope to catch you all on the very next video.